Hi everyone, thank you for joining me again to my Endwalker playthrough. So if you remember last time we had a very big reveals, including what happened with Meteon. And so much happened in the last episode that I'm really not sure where to start. Let's just say that we got a lot of answers. We still have a few more, which I have a feeling we're going to be finding out in this next episode. And we just finished our latest dungeon, so we're going to be moving on. I think it's about time that we're going to be leaving Elpis. Emet-Selch and Hythlodalis and Hermes, they're all still alive, but their memories were wiped, so they don't remember us at all. They don't remember Meteon or anything else that happened. Yeah, it's cliche, but it kind of works here at the same time, because this explains why Emet-Selch didn't bring up any of this when we met him back in Shadowbringers. Um, we were lucky enough to escape with our memories still intact, thanks to Venat and Argos. And Venat is another one who also remembers everything that happened. So we're outside, basically the facility. We're getting ready to discuss where we go next. And it's really kind of anyone's game here and figure out what happens from this point on. So let's go ahead and not waste any more time. So here we are. We have Claire, still in her armor. Not a big fan of it, but it looks good on her. That's what matters. So let's see. What's the next quest? Thou must live, die, and know. Venat is watching you in quiet contemplation. Claire, listen to me. Our duty now is not to denounce Hermes for his misguided determination, or to convince Emet-Selch and Hythlodalis that they have been deceived. No, we must instead ensure that the experiences Hermes sought to expunge are preserved. What remains in our memories alone will be our weapon against the final days. You must fight this battle in your age, and I in mine. Come, let us walk together once more. I will see you to the doors of the Propylaea. Okay. Wow, so we just gotta head back, apparently, so yeah, we're getting ready to leave now. I get the feeling Venat wants to send us back as quickly as possible. Yeah, who knows how long we can actually stay here, you know, lore-wise, because we don't have, like, Emet-Selch and Hythlodalis around anymore. I like that this particular quest is Thou must live, die, and know, because that's a lyric from Answer, so I have a feeling that we're going to be getting some pretty big stuff coming up in just a moment, which kind of has me worried. So basically she's telling us there's no point trying to convince the others what happened, and we can't really bring Hermes to justice because if word got out, I guess, about that report, I'm guessing it's about the reports. Like, who knows what would happen if the news of all those dead stars were to get out to the populace. I'm guessing that would create widespread fear and panic, maybe even usher in the final days if that were to be made known. I'm not ready to leave yet. This has just been such an emotional roller coaster. I don't want to say goodbye to Venat. I love Venat. Your time in this age is drawing to an end. Upon speaking to Venat, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Really? It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Okay. I'm getting ready for like an emotional upheaval right now. That's that's what I'm betting on.
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home.
Perhaps I should stay and help? Yeah, I don't want her to do this all on her own. Maybe just a little bit longer?
I appreciate your sentiment. I truly do. But 'tis a very long game that we must now play. And while you have maintained a stable presence here thus far, There are dangers in lingering over long. No. You must return to your own battlefield. Make use of the knowledge you have attained, that your days here and our friends' sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteion free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us. We must be ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done. In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our
Didn't
control.
I just say that?
I must carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold. Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. And were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe.
That is a very good point.
Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come. Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation.
That's why.
Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist. And this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteion at her nest. We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead. Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. On us. You may find your world to be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friends' memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end. As you move forward, so too will I, as will all, resolved to fight for the morrow. And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This,
Oh my God, her promise. This is what they were talking about, wasn't it?
Fare you well, my light of the future, till we meet again.
Like on the boat to Charlian, she mentioned a promise she made a long time ago. She was talking about this, wasn't she? A promise she made to us. Oh. I don't want to say goodbye, because I know what happens. flying back.
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Fandaniel.
So he became Fandaniel. Oh no. That's freaky. Oh no. I'm not ready for this. I don't think I'm ready. Oh, it's the scene from the trailer. Now I know.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. Where stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees. Where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before. The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song of the end.
What a way to go. Oh.
That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer hope's creation.
Oh.
It is hopelessness incarnate. That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiark.
That's the moment. That's the moment he changes.
And covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days.
So that was how summoning Zodiark was able to stop the final days, because it protected the entire planet with ether, which kind of negates Dynamis. I recognize this place. It's in the dungeon.
Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for
I
death
love that they put in
inevitable.
answers here.
A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
Well, this is where we fought the second boss.
This is all wrong. Why must we suffer so?
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it. We won't accept it. It will be ours again. A world free of sorrow.
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
She's incredible. She really is. But they're not gonna listen, are they?
O mighty Zodiac! God, born of our boundless faith, we bid you, hear our prayer. Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old, the days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
It wasn't an accident. I always thought that she sundered the world by accident, but I don't think it was it?
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential, in his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk.
Oh. That was an amazing line. That sent chills down my spine to hear that. What's this? Oh.
All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment. I birth a world of suffering to mire and plague.
Suffering. Oh man.
In one fleeting moment, lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die?
I hurt just looking at
As
her.
fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest. A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured. To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you. To find joy, even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
I feel terrible now.
A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
We're back in the tower. Oh my god. That was beyond anything else I ever could have expected. That was phenomenal. Let's just head back to Charlian. We'll wrap it up there. It's going to be a short video, but come on, I think it deserves it. I'll make it up next time by making the next video longer. I don't know, but I feel terrible because I always wanted to believe that Heidelin was good, like she was on our side, that she wasn't like secretly evil or anything, and after watching so many like discussions and prediction videos about her being secretly evil, I mean, I slowly started to believe it with all the evidence that was piled up, but I never wanted to believe it. And she's not. I mean, she sundered the world. She created a world of pain and suffering, but it was for our sake. Because it really was the only option she had. I am so stressed right now. I can't take it. Oh. Come on, let me just go in there. Okay. I'm scared. I mean, we got our answers, but what's next? I don't know how the other Scions are going to handle this. You've a knack for turning up exactly when needed, and this is no exception. Oh no, what happened now? Claire, impeccable timing as always. I heard you were often the first as part of your efforts to investigate the final days. Well, as so often seems to be the case, while you were away, we've had some few developments, which we can discuss in just a moment. For now, however, I cannot tell you how wonderful it is to have you back. How long were we gone? Carrying our song. Oh, I can't take it. I have to cut it there, I'm sorry, but that was just an experience. Like, I have never felt more in tune, like, with a video game character, and just how terrible I feel for them. I mean, Venat, she became a goddess, sundered the world, all to give us a chance to stand against Meteon. I always thought that, you know, she sundered the world by accident, like she was just trying to go for Zodiark. But that wasn't the case. Like, all of Aetheris was the target. It was supposed to become sundered, like, from the very beginning, and oh my god, like... And you can imagine just how long she had to suffer, like anywhere between 10 to 12,000 years. She was waiting for us. She was waiting for us this whole time. This, Hollywood, is how you write a strong female character. Take notes. I'm sorry, I need a moment to process all of this. And I feel like I'm this close to breaking down crying, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But thank you so much for watching. I promise the next video will be longer to make up for the short one here. I don't know. I just gotta go. But thank you so much for watching. And I'll be seeing you soon. So I'll see you then. Bye.